starting our first day of harvest for corn, and it's not doing too bad, but it's not great on this field. We're going to have some struggles on the south end of this field. The water just wasn't being absorbed by the ground, so it was just staying at the top, and so we really need to deep rip it, or we're gonna put a cover crop on it. But it's still averaging okay. It's doing pretty good, but we've got a long way to go, and it's just the start. So I'll keep you updated, and we'll see how this goes. This is actually my first time to run the combine during corn, and so it is a new learning curve for me, although I find it kind of easier than running in wheat, because you got your rows that you just line up on, and so it makes it a little bit easier just to set it and go. And if you need to drive, it's easier to point where you need to go and stay in lane. So I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the heck out of it. We've got probably about 30 to 40 days of harvest to do, and I think we're going to be running pretty late every night, and the hours will be probably about 100 hours a week, something like that, which is good. I really like it. It keeps me busy, keeps me going. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Well, we just finished our first field, and hopefully have enough to fill it completely. But yeah, 122 acres done, and a lot more ground to cover. That should be enough for that truck to fill it completely. Now we gotta get ready to move to the next location, which is like 15 miles from here. Well, day 2, and we're gonna get rained out, but good thing it waited till the end of the day. But we haven't had rain in forever. So what the heck is this about? Well, day 3 of harvest, we've got the combine curse, and so as soon as you start harvesting, you're guaranteed to get a rain over here. So we started harvesting 2 days ago, and then on the end of the second day we started to get a rain, and we got a little over an inch, and we haven't had rain in forever. So probably 2 months since we had rain. It's going to be impossible to get the grain cart unloaded and then to another field, so we're just gonna have to wait a couple of days to get this done. So, yep, the fun thing of farming. I think the craziest part of getting rained out is that it only rained in this one spot, and so we're real spread out, and so we could go to another field and harvest, but we can't get our grain cart out, or we can't get a truck to this location. So yep, there he goes, unloading off the highway before we get going. Man, I need to clean this windshield. That rain really got us dirty. So we're on day 4 of harvest, and we let it kind of dry out before we started to move. We're going to move to another field and cut for a couple of days and then come back to this one. And so right now that's what we're doing. We got everything out, and the grain cart got out successfully without getting stuck with 27,000 pounds of wheat on it. So it was a smart move to wait and start today. So anyways, I had stuff that kind of went on that was outside of harvest anyway. So it was a good day to get other stuff done. We had a well. We had to stop a well because of a flat tire on one of our sprinklers and have somebody come fix it while we worked on our seed cart to plant wheat. And that's what brother's doing today. And he's going to be planting some wheat. He's doing some vertical tillage first, and then he'll turn around and plant it. And yeah, that's kind of a little update. He's going to unload off the highway on a semi. So we're just going to wait for our semi for a little bit, and then we're going to head to our next place. Well, we got 2 more trucks to fill tonight. It's a little finishing off the night. It's going to be about 11. Trying to beat the rains. Get a lot of corn cuts. That way we can get some money. I got stuck. My joystick got stuck. That's what she said. Well, have a good night. I don't know who I'm talking to. Well, about to get rained out. This window is covered, and I still haven't finished this field that I've been in forever. So this would be 3rd day on this field. It's a 220 acre field, and we were just about to be finished. out again.
Yeah, we got lightning within 3 miles.
And lightning. Don't want to be on this thing. Or plowing. Gotta get out of here. We've got the grain cart tarped up and this thing completely empty. So I just have to go make sure it'll drain whenever we get to the truck, and then I'm done for today. I'll actually only have to work half day Saturday. That's weird. Everybody's heading home. Oh my. Now we gotta hurry up and get to our pickups because we may get stuck out there. Pushed it a little too far. We only had 5 acres left though, so we thought we could make it, but Mother Nature beat us. And so we've got 4 circles on this side to cut, all 120 acres. We got 3 circles on this side to cut, and we've got a long way to go. Long way to go, and that's still green because that's our short season corn, and so is that over there. So this would have been cotton, but we decided, since cotton prices are abysmal, like they were 60 cents, that we would grow corn. So we doubled up on corn, and now we've got to get through corn harvest, and hopefully this header lasts. It may not last. A little worried about it, but next year, the next year, we're going to be upgrading to 16 rows. So we made it back to the barn. So there we go. Oh my word. This is crazy. This kind of hit real fast. I was not aware of that. I gotta figure out where to park this guy. Alright. I get to have some fun. Just about didn't get this thing out. My gosh. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's a bad thing about 3500 with these beds on it. They're so heavy. You sink down. I'm gonna make it. That was fun. I can't believe it's doing this. We had a little bitty cloud that we didn't think was gonna turn into a problem, and now it's turned into, we're gonna be shut down for a little bit. We need to work on the combine though, a little bit. So we're gonna do some shop work, I guess, next week, and then let it dry out, and maybe there'll be something that didn't get hit by as big of a rain, like further down south. And we got stuff like 30 miles from here that's south of here, so it may be all right. We may be able to continue on. Well, we got about 1 3/4 inches, so I'm out here Sunday morning shutting off all our wells. So we only had 3 of them going, but I've got to come out here and I've got to turn off this electric motor, and then I've got to go 30 miles down south to shut off those. But we're kind of flooded now, and it's going to be a fun day. Harvest will be delayed by at least a couple of weeks, I would think. And so here we go. When turning on or shutting off these boogers, you want to stay to the side because the door could blow off. I was turning the wrong way. I thought we had it on REM. Oh well. Gotta turn off this drip well. There we go. Now down south. It's a beautiful morning. It's freezing today. I'm actually having to wear a sweatshirt today. So, yeah, we're in the 50s. Got a wind chill, so it feels like 30s. And I'm out driving the cabless 4-wheel. It's great. I think we got our spray rig all winterized and ready to put in the shop. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we run these rigs. That's super muddy. My goodness. Yep, we're flooded. And more rain to come. So this actually broke down at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I can't shut it off. And I don't think we're going to need a part for a very long time. So it's raining. It's quite a bit all across the board. So we're going to be dead in water, doing shop work, and hibernating.